Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Today, together with our friends and you, we'll be conducting a series of fascinating experiments. And what will we be experimenting with, Artem?
Damn it, right in the leg. We'll be experimenting with water-repellent liquids.
Specifically, we'll be testing which one repels water better. And it's safe to say that Artem here is the worst water-repellent substance. All of these liquids come in different price ranges from $1.50 to $10. In our first experiment, we're going to find out if there's any difference between them and if that difference is related to the price in any way. Now, let's place 9 napkins. So we will meticulously saturate each of these napkins with water-repellent liquid. $10 liquid, $5 liquid, $4, $2, and $1.50.
After an hour, all the napkins have dried and we can begin testing their waterproofing qualities. We're starting with the cheapest liquid, which, I'll remind you, costs $1.50. As you can see, the liquid does repel water, but not very effectively. The liquid remains in the napkins and they get wet.
It seems that the low price of the liquid at $1.50 is not without reason. Now, let's see how the $2.50 liquid performs.
Tell me why you're not repelling the liquid now.
I only sprayed the liquid once and it's already soaked. Something doesn't seem quite right. Let's move on to the next. Since the cheaper liquids perform so poorly, let's test the expensive ones. We'll start with the cheapest of the expensive options, the $4.50 liquid. Here we go.
It leaked.
The liquid held up quite well, only getting wet around the third try. So now let's give it a shot with the $5 liquid. Oh, it's magic. What the heck? This is doing exceptionally well, repelling all the liquid. Let's try this again. This is nearly perfect. There are almost no droplets left, and it's completely dry. Now we'll test the $10 liquid. All right, maybe this...
Worse?
Yeah, it seems like it.
2, 3.
As you can see, the liquid does work to some extent. But as you can see, there are still droplets left, and unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. So it turns out that the most cost-effective and reliable liquid is the $5 one. We've pretty much thrown away the $10 one. Quite often, when it's pouring rain outside and the weather is really bad, an umbrella can be your savior, like this one. Or maybe even a raincoat. But what if you don't have any of these at your disposal? What do you do then? That's where this comes in handy. We take 2 lab coats, we thoroughly saturate one of them, and hand the other one to Artem.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
1, 2, 3. And as you can see, the difference is quite clear. I'm just a little bit damp. And Artem is completely soaked. There's hardly a dry spot on him, except for a little here. I am mostly dry, well, almost. The sleeves didn't get soaked well, and I collected a bit more in my pockets. There. In essence, the water-repellent liquid works. Now, let's move on to the next experiment. As you know, problems arise not only when you're swimming, but also with health, work, education, and even dealing with the military draft office due to your education. Well, as for how to solve those problems, I don't know. But when it comes to the issue of dealing with mud on the streets, that's where I come in. Once again, we take the water repellent, put on 2 sneakers, and saturate one of them with the liquid. Now, let's see the difference.
He's pouring. He's pouring on both sides. Well, he's less on the right.
For some reason, everything went the opposite way for us. Everything's in reverse. The sneaker we treated with the hydrophobic liquid somehow got dirty, while the untreated one remains relatively clean. But the laces are the opposite. Here they're wet, and here they're dry. All right, it does repel moisture, but it's also supposed to repel dirt. Let's make a second attempt, but with one change. If last time we waited about 5 to 10 minutes, this time we'll wait 30 minutes. I'm following the instructions on the spray can. So, attempt number 2. Yevgeny, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go then.
Oh my god.
Well, in principle, something didn't quite work. There's an obvious difference here, of course. But honestly, I expected a much more significant result. Well, objectively speaking, not many people would stomp through the mud so blatantly. So, it works. Now, let's move on to the next, experiment.
I can only add that the shoe we sprayed with hydrophobic liquid remains dry inside. The one we didn't spray is kinda squishy. Squish, 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 squish.
What about this one?
And this one doesn't squish, doesn't squish, doesn't squish.
So, folks, we've returned home because the weather outside has turned awful. But we're not stopping, and we're continuing with our experiments on the water repellent liquid.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if we tried pouring water through a sieve?
Will the result change if we spray our sieve with the water repellent liquid? Let's find out. If we pour water slowly from the cup, the water is retained. Nevertheless, compared to what we did without the hydrophobic liquid, we did achieve some results. So now, based on this experiment, let's conduct another one. Now, what do you think, you guys, will happen to iPhones if we drop them into water? We're about to find out. Only one of the phones will thoroughly spray with what? I think that you can pretty easily guess. As you understand, the most important thing is to thoroughly spray the openings. All right, someone turn on that intense music. So, right now, we'll find out if our life hack works or not. Right now, we'll see if even a single drop of water can seep through any opening of the phone. We'll find out if the phone will work after this experiment. Are you an idiot? What are you doing? Seriously, right in my face?
Setting the mood?
All right, whatever. Let's test it already. Okay, from the very first seconds, the phone starts vibrating.
Voice control. So what, wanna chat? There you go.
So as we can see, Artem's phone has already started rebooting and getting waterlogged, just like mine, only mine isn't rebooting.
It restarted twice.
Artem's phone shut off about a minute ago, but mine is still alive. Nevertheless, let's try to retrieve it. There we go. It's still alive, folks. Seriously, it's still working. Almost. But the touchscreen has stopped working. Okay, my phone has also turned off.
Never bathe your phones in aquariums without spraying them with water repellent liquid.
Otherwise, your phone will live 1 minute less. But if you spray it with the liquid, it will live 1 minute longer, I think. That's it. Farewell to the phones. The only thing to be happy about is that it's a fake. Chinese iPhones. Thanks to everyone for watching, and good luck to you all, and see you later.
Man, we should keep the phone. We'll fix it later.
And sell it as a real one.